and I don't live in the same state. So when we get together to go fishing, there's a certain level of pressure that builds up. If I'm fishing over there, I know he feels a little nervous about the spot we pick. And when he comes fishes over here, I'm a little nervous about it too. Will there be fish? What's the weather gonna be like? Are we gonna be able to land the fish of our dreams, or are we gonna get skunked all day?
4:30 a.m. wake up call to go coho fishing. Flight is currently delayed, but we persevere and we go find the fish.
All right, I'm leaving to go get Kellen, and of course, it decided to start pouring rain. Hi.
Alrighty. We got Lane prepping the boat. Aye, aye, Captain.
So of course, we get the boat in the water, and we get down to where it's time to start fishing, and it does what it always does in Seattle. It starts pouring rain. Fine.
Gotta find these fuckers. Okay.
And then you're good?
I'm good. Net boy! Net boy! For what?
See the cottage?
Wow.
For the location, we picked the Hood Canal area. I've had experience with this on a spinning rod, so I figured this would be a great opportunity to get in with our fly rods and be able to see if we could catch one of these coho.
We just drift over where that creek comes in. See how that is. If not, go back to the calm. I mean,
I'm just more trying to do what they're triggering on for color. Oh.
I think wherever there's a water source coming in and some relatively good depth, like good meaning 20 feet or less, where fish can school and congregate. Because if it's so shallow, unless they're going to make the run up to spawn, if it's so shallow, they become an easy target for predators, right? So I think to your point, if you're in at least 10 to 15, maybe even 20 feet, kind of like we are now, like, yeah, we're in 7 or 8 here, but out there,
Yeah.
probably 30, 40 feet deep. Put it on my dad. Put it on my dad. Oh! Small.
You got something?
Yeah. Oh, massive! It's massive! Let's go, baby!
Should I get the net?
Oh, I can barely hold on to him.
Look at that!
Cuddy?
Yeah.
Little Cuddy!
Up!
Up! Man overboard!
You want to hold him?
Let's go! Give him a nice chuck for the camera.
Yeah!
Overboard, baby!
Yes!
Tell you what, going as fast as we were, that thing felt nice. Let's go! All right.
In the water, looking at it compared to the fly.
Dude, that fish is barely bigger than the fly.
They're here. Just jump in the boat. All right, here we are, first full morning, I guess. We went fishing last night for the elusive coho. We saw him jumping all around us, but we couldn't bring one in. Fish till dark. Now we're got some good night's sleep. Now we're heading out again. We're just waiting for the tide to come up. As you can see the beach behind me. And then we're gonna get in the boat. But what an amazing view. Can't complain this morning. Looking really nice. Yesterday we dealt with a little bit of rain, which made it difficult to fish and film. Today there's no rain in the forecast and minimal wind, so I'm hoping we'll get some really good footage, show you guys some of the wildlife, and hopefully some coho.
But need a slower strip?
Talk about what they're doing. Oh! Okay, we got that on film.
Here we are, surrounded by coho. We can't seem to get one of them on our lines. I'm stripping, the fish is following it like this. But he does need it, and then he breaks away. And I think, crikey. Take my gloves.
What you right behind? Oh. And the big thing about out here too is you got to pay attention to the tides, high tides to low tides. What'll happen is that the tide is moving out, it's going to push a lot of those bait fish out, and they're going to kind of scatter. And when they're scattered and pushed out, it makes predatory fish more likely to eat. Right there, follow it, follow it, follow it. Pause. Pause. Come on. Dude, this is so frustrating. Yes, yes, yes! Yes, yes, yes!
On the strip?
Yep.
Got your GoPro on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come here. You have the net?
Yeah.
Oh, he's angry. You might need to come back here.
Yeah, I was gonna say you want me to.
Oh, don't go deep. Oh!
No! No! Oh, dude! Dude, no! I was just getting ready to lunge. Oh!
We can do it though.
We can do it.
We can do it. Let's do it. Oh, that was a fight.
So what happened? Just could you see him following?
Yeah, I saw them. They were all jumping right here.
Yeah.
And so I cast in, strip, and then I paused, and I was like, I'm gonna give you a second. And I paused. The second I went to do the next strip, I just felt it go boom and go that way. And I went, all right, I'm gonna let him go.
Okay, so that pause, and then as soon as you went to go again,
he went for it.
dude. He wasn't huge.
No, but do you see the fight he put up? And this is an 8-weight.
Dude. Oh man.
Let's do it. They're here.
So he snapped your bugs and everything.
Nope.
No?
Still on. He popped off. I ripped his lip.
Okay. That's all right. That's all right. Hey, we got a lot of good footage there. Fuck yeah, dude, on a fly rod. Let's go. How did you prepare for this coho trip? What kind of research did you do? Who'd you talk to? And
Well, a lot of fishing down here is word of mouth. So you want to know where the fish are as they're heading down. So up at the Hood Canal, where they break off from kind of the bigger Puget Sound after the Strait of Juan de Fuca, it's kind of a mad dash, and we don't know how far they work down the channel. So a lot of times you'll have other people that are fishing farther up the channel, and you'll kind of talk to them, and then you'll find out at what spots the coho have reached and how far they've made it in their eventual journey, because there's a lot of different areas where they can break off. So it's not like they're coming down the channel and heading straight for one river. There's lots of different rivers and creeks that they'll stop at and choose to go up to spawn. So one thing that's unique about here is because of the tides, they don't just travel down and then head straight up the river. A lot of times the mouths of a river are very shallow, so they have to wait for the perfect amount of tide so that the mouth is open wide enough for them to go up. Another thing too that's pretty interesting is that when it rains, a lot of that water, groundwater that runs off into the rivers, will push the scent and sediment from the river into the mouth of the river where it meets the sound, and that'll cause the fish to smell the river and actually travel up. So often after a big rain and then the tides lining up just perfectly, you'll see the fish then go ahead and scurry up the river.
all right, here we are, early morning. Woke up 4:45, 5 o'clock to get out here and get on the coho early at dawn. So this is where we're gonna get after them this morning. We'll see what happens. They are going nuts down there in that lane, bro.
Oh, I got it!
A little guy.
Oh! Dude! Oh! Bro, there is no way a 6-weight rod is gonna handle that. And that was a small fish. I was like, shit, he's giving me work.
Then maybe I won't have the need to let the engine run. 'Cause in the morning, in the night, maybe
What do you think, Kellen?
Hard.
keep the fire burning.
Kellen, remind us, what are the 3 things that you can change when you're trying to catch a fish?
3 things you can change and control. Number 1, fly selection. Number 2, depth. And number 3, retrieve. So retrieve speed, switch it up. You were just saying with your coho that you caught, strip, 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 pause. Sometimes, because we started to see coho on the retrieve, the water was clear enough where we were watching coho follow the fly all the way in, and we kept stripping, and they'd nose it all the way in, and then last second they'd have to make a choice and they would just break off. So you stripped, paused, let it hold in the water or fall for a second, and then started stripping again, and then that fish took it and went. So it's just a good reminder, change up your retrieval type. And then, yeah, your depth, always adjust your depth a little bit, or give it a little bit longer of a sink time when it hits the water. And yeah, don't be afraid to keep swapping out different flies. I bet we probably put 10 different flies on in the last day or two.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I was going to say is just the last 2 days, besides changing those 3 things, having less flies and just kind of honing in on a specific color, I feel like we've been able to be a little bit more successful, not bringing a ton of different gear and a ton of different setups. So keep it simple.
Yeah. Cool.
I think that's good stuff. And just like that, the trip was over. We just didn't successfully get a coho in the net. Is that a successful trip? What do you think? Let us know down in the comments. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And always, tight lines.
I mean, talk about an all-inclusive guided service here in Hood Canal, Washington. We have a plate full of goodies by the chef, Chris P. Bacon.